This is 37th Street Radio and TV, and of course, we are out here hooking you up with the best of the best when it comes to guests. And today we have another special guest. So, guest, please introduce yourself.
Hello, so my name is Ismael Dunga, normally known as Manucho.
Yes, so like a couple of guys know you from because of football, and that's also what I know you for. So I just want us to talk about, when did the interest of football start in your life?
It was way back, I think, when I was, let's say when I was young, because I think this is something that I love to do, it was like a passion, so I think this is where everything started, because football, for me, it was everything.
And then now you see, I want to know when you decided that I am now going to pursue it professionally, because maybe you are just doing it while you are young, but now pursuing it professionally. When did you start?
Professionally, because my story kind of it's very difficult for me to explain about my life or my story, because it's gonna take like all day for me to start to explain everything, But when I decided that I want to play football like as a professional, is because for me, before way back, I used to work as a conductor, like for Matatu, So when this thing started is when I decided to start playing football as a professional is I think 2010, yeah.
So where did you start from? Maybe the club or the first opportunity that now you got at that time?
My first opportunity, it was in Mombasa, because I grew up in Mombasa. There's one club by the name of Admiral. Yeah, so it was my first club. They give me opportunity, and then I took it from there.
Now, just at that time while you were starting, I want to know, maybe did they have players at that time, so you had to a little bit struggle to get the opportunity, or maybe you went a time when there was there was maybe a vacancy and now they just took you, or how was it?
It's funny that because I remember it was like a tournament, but I remember one time one of my friends, he used to tell me, "Hey, bro, let's go play this tournament," But I was like, I don't want, because I'm working, because I used to be a conductor at that time, because I came from a very, very tough family, so I have to do something for myself, So, but that time there's one friend of mine used to tell me, "Hey, bro, there's a tournament." There's a friend of mine he asked me if you want to play. And then that day, I remember I just decided, and then I said like, okay, let me go and play, And then from that tournament, I remember there's a ball, like they cross the ball, and then I hit it. It was I think and then I equalized, because that time we were 1 goal down, so I equalized the goal, and then everybody was like, "Who is this guy?" And from there, now people start looking for me. That's when I get opportunity to join the club.
Yeah, so apart from that, we have just talked about your foundation. Now I just talk about the football teams that you have played for here in Kenya, and you can talk about the experience.
In Kenya, I play for Mathare United. I play for Tusker, Sony. Yeah, I think, yes, that's all. But I started professionally, I started from Mathare United. Yeah, Mathare United, and then and then I moved back to my hometown because I'm from Mombasa. I joined Congo Boys, and I played 6 months in Congo Boys. By that time, the team they relegated to second division, so I moved to Sony Sugar, and Sony Sugar played 1 year there, and from there, Tusker. I joined Tusker, and Tusker. That's when I started moving to play abroad.
Yeah, so all these teams you have played for, I just want you to talk about um, um, just looking at your experience, talk about the team that maybe you are so happy you had a good experience playing for them.
In Kenya?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, I think in Kenya, I really enjoyed playing for Tusker because even as now I'm talking to you, I feel like Tusker is home for me. You know, anytime I can go there and do anything what I want with the guys, and they welcome me very nicely. So I always enjoy playing for Tusker. Yeah.
Many footballers, even athletes in Kenya, they usually complain of maybe they were not being paid, or you are really paid a little money that you can't even pay your bills. So for you, have you ever maybe played and then maybe you are not paid or something like that?
Bro, I think every player who play in Kenyan football, they go through this stuff. I'm sure 100% because I really struggling. I remember the time when I moved for my first team. It was Madara United. Oh, my friend, it was I have a very tough time. You know, when I was playing for Madara United, I remember because even food it was problem. You know, now you can imagine you playing food, but even the money for food they don't have, and because that time I'm from Mombasa, I don't know anything about Nairobi, you know. So I was expecting, because I was so happy because I'm going to join Madara United because I'm young, you know, when I'm excited to hear this is Madara United. You know. And that time I think Madara United, they won the league. That time they won the league. Yes, I remember that time they won the league. And I remember they have sponsor for, they used to have sponsor that time. I can't remember the name. So I was having like big expectation, you know. And then when I was in Madare, everything it was bad, you know. I swear it was bad because I suffer a lot. And then I remember that time when I decided to move back to Mombasa, that day, you know, because I'm a Muslim, I follow, because the coach, that time the coach of Madare used to be Salim, because Kimanzi, that time it was Kimanzi, but Kimanzi got a contract with Sofapaka, and then he moved to Sofapaka, and then he leave Coach Salim to be like a head coach. So I remember that time I follow the coach because I know where the coach used to live. And then I asked him, hey, coach, please, because coach is a Muslim also. So I asked him, hey, coach, please, because you are Muslim and you know the kind of the way I'm suffering here. So please just let me go back home. Please, I beg you in the name of God, you know. And then the coach was like, But the coach also was good guy, because then the next day he just came and give me release. I was so happy that day when he gave me release, and then I moved back to my hometown, which is Mombasa. And then I joined Congo Boys. So I think normally in Kenya, most teams are they're not financially stable. If you see, they can maybe few teams they pay good money, or maybe they pay well every monthly. Like, let's say those teams are company, you know, like maybe say like Tusker, KCB. Those are kind of teams that maybe you're gonna get your money. But if you join, I think these other teams, you are not sure with your money, which is not good, because we play football because of money. Then everybody have a family. You need to take care of your family. So if you can imagine someone playing football and then he doesn't get even that small money, because they don't in Kenya there's nobody gonna pay you like 1 million, you know, or maybe 500,000. It's small money, but still you're not getting that money is very bad, you know. I think that's one thing that kills our football.
And when we talk about structures, do you think we really lack structures here in Kenya? Because abroad you see like a team, it has their own infrastructure, they have their own like football pitch, like they really have assets. So do you think us in Kenya, we are just suffering from structures? We don't have structures.
Yeah, in Kenya for sure we don't have. We don't have. A few teams have, but it's not completely, or how can I say it? It's not like the way it's supposed to be, you know. Maybe few teams have like 1 or 2 stuff, but we don't have so many things, bro. We don't have so many things, and these things for our football, we need to do a lot for us to be in the top, like other countries, or you know.
Yeah, but do you think that we have the skill, but the structure is a problem? So is the skill there, even you, while you are playing for all these teams and interacting with other footballers, do you see like international skill here in Kenya?
Yes, of course, we have so much talent in Kenya, so much skill, but I think is those people who are happier. Let's say those people are in federation, or those people who handle football. They're not handling football the way it's supposed to be, you know. As now you can see that Kenya has been banned because of what the same thing I'm talking about, you know. So this is one thing that we need to improve, you know. As now we are waiting to see what the FIFA is going to decide about Kenyan football. When those people are gonna join, or maybe they need to do something different from those people who are in federation, you know, to change this football. They need so much, and we need people who have passion for football, not people who just came in for money. And because we have so much talent, and they just you can see so many boys are just their talent just disappear like that, and which is not good.
Even you have talked about Kenya being banned with FIFA, and people already know this. So for you, just looking at things, do you really think Kenyan football, we have a future?
Of course, we have a chance, because now is the time for us to think what is best for us, you know, because it's like we just wait for FIFA to give us a second chance, you know. But if they're going to give us this second chance, we need to come with better plan. How are we going to handle our football to take it to the next level? This is one thing that I think they need to think about this.
If when you look at your journey, and you have talked about all these clubs that you have played for here in Kenya, I want to know if at any one point you have ever felt like giving up, ukasema tu hata kama ni kutafuta kazi ingine, acha nijaribu. Ushaifika hiyo point?
Hey, bro, yes. Yes. I remember there's a time I almost give up, you know, because it was tough, and I'm playing football, I don't get anything. It was so tough, you know. And I was thinking a lot every day when I wake up. Even to go for training, I have to think, should I go? Should I stay home? You know, because I don't have even ticket, even transport, I don't have. So it was very tough time. And I have a family, but that time I remember I used to have a family, because so I was thinking, should I stop? But something just keep on telling me, no, just keep on going, you know. And also I have my family, because they used to give me a lot of motivation and just say, just keep on going, don't worry, everything is gonna be okay, you know. That I thank God for that. Yeah, but it's very, I'm sure so many players, they already give up, or maybe some people, they want to give up. But I think one thing I can tell them is that they shouldn't give up, because if I say where I am now, if I could have give up that time, I don't think I could have been here now, you know.
Yes, you can just tell us where you are and what you're doing there, so that guys can know.
No, so I'm here. I'm in Japan right now. I'm playing football. I've been I was in Albania last 2 years ago. I play in Albania. Now I'm playing here in Japan. So this is what I'm doing. I'm playing football.
Yeah, and another thing I just want you to share with us, from these struggles that you have faced in your life, what are some of the most important lessons you have learned?
The most important lesson I've learned is that first, like what I've said before, is that first thing, you shouldn't give up for everything. You shouldn't give up. And the second thing, I think you need to have a target also, because I remember for me to come here, there's a time I used to talk with one of my friends. He used to play professional. His name is Dafa. I don't know if you know him, but I think people know him. I remember one time we used to sit with him. So I went to see him, because that time this guy, he came back from vacation. You know, I used to play in local, but I remember that day I tell him, bro, you know, I have a target. I want to do something in the next 5 years. Just, I want to look back and say, yeah, my friend, I did something, you know. And I think until now, even this guy, if he can hear me now, I think he knows what I'm talking about. It's something that I have already complete. I already done what I've planned for the last 5 years. So I think I'm good now. Yeah, but there's up and down in football. So you just need to have courage and big heart.
As we are finishing up, I want you to just advise guys who are starting out, guys now who maybe they even want to set up a business, others want to go to school, others they want to start professional football. So what can you give them? What can you advise them as we are finishing up?
What I can say that I think is school is very important. First thing, you know, as education is very important for everybody. So if you want to play football and you're still in school, I think it's better to concentrate with school, but also talent. What you have can help you in this life, you know, because you never know what God planned for you. You know, as for me, I can say it for myself, because I didn't finish school, but nobody knows if I didn't finish school, you know, because the way I put myself and the way I carry myself. But and because of my talent, I'm here today because of that. So you should consider both school and also your talent. So if you want to play football, take it seriously, and also just remember, in this life, everything you're gonna be up and down. So just remember, there's a time will come that you wanted to give up, you know. So don't give up, just keep on going, and then I'm sure at the end of the day that one time you're gonna come back and sit and say, yeah, that's nice, I think I've done something that people can remember me, you know.
Yeah,
So this is
thank you
what
so
I
much.
can say to you.
Yeah,
No problem,
thank
bro. You're
you,
welcome.
bro, for giving us your time. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. No problem.